Ever since the 19th centuries, fashion has been developing and influenced by many people worldwide. Some countries have their own traditional fashion that still exists today. And how we view fashion is an aesthetic expression, an art that expresses individuals' personalities and characteristics. Now, in the modern world, people are influenced by the latest trends worn by their favorite celebrities or supermodels. Fashion now is getting big and odd. But that is what makes us happy and wanting to consume more.
But have you ever thought to the process in making?
There are two makings in fashion. Fast fashion straightforwardly describes that it's cheaply made and intended for short-term use, such as H&M, Zara, Uniqlo, etc. Sustainable or ethical fashion, sometimes even referred to as slow fashion. Let's talk about slow fashion, shall we?
Slow fashion is a movement of designing, wearing and buying garments from quality and novelty. It encourages slow production schedule, filters, low carbon footprint and ideally small visibility. In other words, conforming to mass.
So do you get the idea in slow fashion? Here are the pros and cons. Pros: it is long-lasting, sustainable materiality and high quality, and supports fair production.
However, there are some cons that tend to be vegan. Selection is also very limited in terms of style and selection.
Think of it as it's like buying food. People would often buy fast food because it's fast, cheap, and tasty. On the other hand, buying healthy food could be hard to purchase since it's expensive, but it's good for our health. It seems like the more organic, naturally produced, the more expensive, but for a good reason. The fact that you pay more makes it possible to look after animals, the planet, and people better.
Slow fashion, sustainability and environmental impact. Slow fashion encourages sustainable practices as well as ethical working conditions. It focuses on quality and longevity while standing up for both nature and people. A growing number of its formers and organizations support of the slow fashion movement.
So it's basically the definition.
I bet you can only think of it as a majority of luxurious fashion brands. But besides Gucci, Versace, LV, Chanel, there are actually some brands that everyone could afford. For instance, we suggest and prefer the brand Levi's.
Why?
Why is that? Because Levi's is the world's largest number of pants, noted especially for its blue denim jeans called Levi's. Levi's also includes jackets, hats, shirts, skirts, and belts. Denim jeans has been around since the mid-80s and has gone a lot of changes. Fashion trends come and go, but denim jeans are one item of clothing that will always be a staple in many closets. Because denim jeans is made out of 100% cotton, denim is a strong cotton fabric and made using a twill weave, which creates a subtle diagonal ribbing pattern which could last over a decade. And denim is also the easiest clothing style to pull up a fit. Most families give their old denim jackets to their children is to keep up the fashion going for their other generation, which is called vintage after the clothing has been a decade or so.
However, how can we still reduce our fashion environmental impact by smarter, not less, buy clothes for sustainable brands, buy better quality, buy second-hand clothing, keep an eye on your wardrobe, then way you can keep it longer.
(2021) Is slow fashion the future? Would it change the world? Well, we think it will continue to appear in the future. because it is our youth and a brand familiar to all of us. Slow fashion brands have been with us since we were young, so I think it will continue to appear. And we encourage people to be more eco-friendly. That way, we could all cooperate together to save the planet. We have come this far to see the world change, to make us and nature live happily, healthy, and great. Let's all say yes to slow fashion.